This is how young Steve knew what misery loves company meant.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We've swapped it. We've colored the lava texture yellow.
Yeah. I love video games. Excuses for why falling in a pit kills you. You ever play the Spider-Man game for PlayStation 1?
I have not.
If Halloween Boy shows up, he's one dead bug.
It's really good. The bad guys pump deadly fog into the bottom half of the city.
Excellent.
Which is why the buildings fade out to yellow, and why you die if you fall on the
Beautiful.
ground.
It's like just the Silent Hill method of
Yeah. The ground is lava. That looks like the bad guy from Buzz Lightyear.
Zurg.
Yeah.
Did you play the Toy Story 2 video game?
Love that game.
Right?
I love to be small.
Yeah! That's such a good game thing.
Hmm?
Forgot about the music in this level too. It's cool.
Yeah, it's good. It sounded like a specific song from, real music, not video game soundtracks.
Right.
That's a callback to your newfound love of video game soundtracks and how much I respect it. Yeah, I couldn't figure out a song.
See, to me, this is the original this song, so anything else is,
One thing I like about the enemies in this game is they do not hold back. They're just like, never not swinging.
You ever get worried when you hit that point in the game where you're in a new level area, but you start to see the same enemies that you already fought?
See the what?
And you're like, uh-oh, I hope they're not just recycling enemies the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So when were you first introduced to torture in a video game?
Let me think. Not Metal Gear, because I played that as an adult. Wasn't there a level in Spyro where, like... No, that's not true. I'm thinking of, like, the prisoners of war from Metal Slug.
Oh.
Trying to think of the first time I saw torture in a video game. This is a very pleasant topic.
Like, this was definitely the first one for me, just based on, like, math. This was, like, really the first console game I played. I didn't really play much before this, and this has torture in it.
I mean, it has skeletons hanging from metal things, right?
There's more overt torture later.
Oh, good.
Well, screams, I guess. That counts.
Yeah.
What good room design?
It's the most polygonal creature I've ever seen.
Yeah, terrifying sound design.
Yeah. Just a sad dog.
The manual said these things smell like wet dogs. That's how I first found out that wet dogs smell bad. Or so I assumed.
Speaking of terrifying, what was a video game enemy that terrified you as a kid?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do you have one in mind that you're thinking of?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, you go first.
So when I was a kid, my uncle had a computer with a bunch of demos for computer games on it. So one of them was Alone in the Dark. Have you ever seen that game?
I haven't seen it. I've heard a lot about it.
It's similar to Resident Evil 1.
Right.
Like Explore a Mansion, stuff like that. It's a lot simpler and has like, oh god, has like adventure gamey elements, feels to it, like arbitrary item collection to complete tasks and things like that. Or at least that's what I got the impression of when I went back and actually watched the full game, because what I played was like one room. It's an intro of your character, you're like going to this mansion, and it's one room, and you have about 20 seconds before a creature I described to other people later on as a meat duckling.
Excellent.
It was the scariest thing, even after I'd seen it, because you had 20 seconds to get ready for it.
Right.
And there was like weapons in the room and stuff like that.
That's it.
So,
That's
and the controls were bad.
Yeah.
So it's that scary like prep of, oh god, I don't have much longer.
That's such a good like feeling that video games can get across, that like you don't get in a movie if a character's in a situation like that, because
yeah, you just get mad at them.
yeah, exactly.
It doesn't kill me, tries to kill me again.
I think the first funny enough is from the PC Pitfall version, Mine Adventure. There's a boss fight, like the first boss fight in the game is just like a leopard.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, and oh yeah, that's right, and that's fine. And then, oh god, do I duck?
Probably.
Okay, I can't tell. And then the second boss fight in the game starts out as a leopard, and you're like, oh, this is cool, and then, okay. But it has like this rope on it, and it's bipedal, and when it killed you, it had these like X-Men claws, like Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
And when you were low on health, when it killed you, it would split Pitfall into 3 pieces, like vertically. And that image. Okay. That image was really horrifying for me as a kid.
And that's why you're terrified of furries to this day.
Yeah.
So it was a bipedal leopard with Wolverine claws and a rope. What did it have?
Like a cloak.
Oh, okay.
Like a purple cloak. It was supposed to be like a king or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, King Leopard.
King Leopard. You know how those stories go.
Yeah, one of the cheetah men. Oh, nice dive. 10 points. You know what your dive off the platform before reminded me of?
What's up?
The Olympics game for PlayStation 1 that me and Jake had. Me and my brother had as kids.
We should play that one.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Just playing skeet shooting over and over. Closest thing we could get to a shooter. Jesus!
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
oh, that was a Crush thing. I remembered the song. It's Battles by Atlas.
Okay.
Or Atlas by Battles. Couldn't tell ya. Were you supposed to jump around that?
I don't know, let's find out.
Yes.
What? Okay.
Yes.
Sweet.
Sweet.
How do I get back? Oh god. They gave you 2 extra lives because they knew you were going to lose one trying to get back to where you're going. You gotta get on that thing.
Yeah. So you gotta time it to jump on those. Or... Oh!
Oh well.
This should be interesting.
What is inside these cubes?
People.
Oh, cool. I mean, bad. You know a game we should play sometime? There was a PS2 game that I think I borrowed from Griffin Kettler. Maybe not, but you play as a guy who looks like Leon Kennedy. Or maybe my brain just replaced him with Leon Kennedy. But he has a girlfriend who is also a sword. and he is trying to get back at the evil corporation that turned his girlfriend into a sword. And you get like a bunch of different weapons, and you fight some guy who has like Tonfa, and they're also his girlfriend. And I remember having like really cheesy cutscenes and QuickTime events.
A date in the sky with you? How romantic. What's next?
Don't worry. You'll have a real date soon enough. A date with your girlfriend. Or maybe I should say, with the legacy.
Give me a break.
It'd be fun to go back and see how much different it is than my mind remembers it. How bad the graphics are.
It's amazing how some things like that are completely different from what you remember them as, and then other things are like exactly the way you remember them as.
Yeah. I'm right now trying to remember if a specific scene where someone comes down from the ceiling and kicks you in the face was from this game or actually Resident Evil 4.
Oh god, he just said let's rock.
And then he died. Same. PS2 game where your girlfriend is a sword. Shadow of the Colossus?
I don't think so.
Mm.
Remember when the last Guardian came out?
Do I remember when?
I feel like it came and went with very little fanfare.
That's what happens when a game ain't great.
Yeah. It's hard to top Shadow of the Colossus, though.
Yeah. Oh my god, this looks amazing. It is called EOE Eye of Extinction. Can I read you the back of the box, though?
Oh, yeah.
The fusion of a human soul with a rare metal has unleashed a devastating weapon, the Legacy. Capable of destroying the world, this weapon has brought mankind to the... Oh, is it Eve of Extinction? Oh yeah, Eve of Extinction, not Eye of Extinction. Use your fists or your weapons against dozens of enemies and level bosses in free, roaming, 3D environments. Utilize the unique features of the different weapons which play a key role in the innovative puzzle system.
Innovative puzzle system?
This is your... I guess so. This is your chance to save humanity or seal its fate. Your character is 1. Sleeveless. 2. Wearing fingerless gloves. 3. Has goggles around his neck. And also he has Leon Kennedy bangs, aka Mr. Spender bangs.
I mean, you're basically describing Leon Kennedy.
That's why I combined them into one person.
Oh, God.
Also, I cannot for the life of me remember what his girlfriend looked like, and it is being replaced with the president's daughter from Resident Evil 4.
Didn't his girlfriend look like a sword?
What do you mean?
Didn't his girlfriend turn into a sword?
Oh no, she's like yes, but also she can like talk to him as like a hologram in his mind or whatever. Or like she's there standing next to him, but he can't touch her. I have a feeling that my favorite game of all time, Tales of Berseria, is going to do up My Girlfriend Turned Into a Sword plot line, and I'm excited.
Don't you hate when that happens?
I love when my girlfriend turns into a sword, right, Taylor?
I love to turn into a sword. It's my favorite pastime.
Yeah. God.
I can't see what's going on.
Taylor's turning into a sword.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah. It's really fun to think about the stages in this game as like part of an actual infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have to punch these levitating cages into the acid. At some point, we should play Magic Pendule on this show.
What is that?
It's a game where you draw your creatures and have like rock paper scissors battles with it. It greatly informed my aesthetic and also has a lot of really shitty voice acting and starts with like the most over the top cheerful anime song ever that embarrassed me so much as a child when I booted up this game. I was really excited for.
Daytime is here, here comes the sun. Bring all your friends, let's have some fun.
They were literally like thinking about rainbows and sunshine, and now I realize it's the best thing in the world, but back then...
Dad?
I had to unpack that internalized homophobia.
Mm-hmm.
But we should play that because I want to see what you draw.
Look, these levels are getting longer.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they feel the same length?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Skip. Crystals.
Born swags. I feel like I should stop saying same, but same.
Oh yeah, this is the torture.
Uh-oh.
That desktop wallpaper.
It would make for some good stuff.
What the hell is that thing?
I'm ready for the screams.
That scream is terrifying.
Yeah. Yo, so are we playing through all Kingdom Hearts at some point on this channel?
I want to so bad. Do you want to do that?
I am incredibly down for that.
I'd have to find a way to do it. Oh, there's your screams.
Jeez. Oh.
No more life sucking.
Oh god, it's disturbing.
That's good.
So did you kill a person there?
I don't know. I don't know if that's blood or red lucence or
It's just so funny that Pitfall went from like fun jungle exploration to screaming in an acid pit in hell.
Mm-hmm. Wait till we watch these commercials.
Oh no. Do you want to scream in an acid pit in hell?
Oh, what the hell?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that wasn't fair. How much of this level do you remember?
A good chunk of it, actually.
Oh.
I don't remember the like I remember the screaming. That stuck out to me as a 7-year-old.
Yeah. What did your parents think of this?
They're the ones that bought it for me.
Yeah.
I remember fighting the final boss and
Oh, this can't be good.
okay.
Nice. You finally used the roll positively.
I remember I was at the final boss, almost ready to beat the game, and like I ran to get my dad so he could watch me beat it. Like a cute thing.
That's great. My dad would just come by and say, "You guys playing your Pokemans?"
Pitfall was like probably one of the first games my dad played, because he had an Atari. And then I think he said he bought the computer one, the Mind Adventure, the Genesis one, whatever.
Yeah.
So then they got me this one.
Forgot
Torture,
your dad was a gamer.
torture and all.
Ugh.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Really work out those kinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not today.
What do you want, Bruce Campbell's job?
Job.
You're going down.
I tried so many different moves.
I know.
Holy moly. Good gravy.
Bruce Campbell efficiently expresses his disturbance at the scene.
Yeah. Or his approval. slides a finger along the ground, tastes a lick. Good gravy.
I'm not jumping. I don't know what you want me to do there. Not do. Oh God. No.
This is ridiculous. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh no,
Fuck.
save state.
I pushed the wrong fucking button.
No.
Jesus. Did I? I'm gonna have to do this all over again.
Oh no.
Whatever. I'm not very good at video games.
You're doing great.
Did it. Okay. I'm caught up.
I think my suggestion for our next thing is totally gonna be that jetpack raptor thing, so it has a 20-minute time limit, so
Perfect.
it'll be a quick one.
Oh, get away.
It's very durable gold.
More.
So do they still get vaporized?
Yeah, they didn't have time to like reanimate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no they don't. See, it goes down and it doesn't do anything.
Oh, good.
When in doubt, wreck
Time to
something.
write some fan fiction, some tense fan fiction about someone seeing Bruce Campbell leaping from cube to cube as they slowly approach the red
Lucence
lucence, that's the word.
thing.
Yeah. Wondering if he'll finish the level in time. And then the dang fool hits F1 and loads his save state.
Oh god. And back up. Okay. I don't know if I remembered that or just felt like it was gonna play that dirty trick on me. Alright.
Alright.
Yo, so my sister saw the trailer for the new Dark Tower movie starring Matthew McConaughey. And she heard Matthew McConaughey's voice and she was like, oh, is that the guy from the Lincoln commercials?
His claim to fame.
Where else am I gonna get?
Did you see Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba's open roleplay on Twitter?
Yeah, I did.
I love that. I love that so much.
What a dumb fucking reloading thing.
No, it's great.
I just don't want the movies to be mediocre.
They might be.
Like, that's what I'm worried about. Like,
They really might be.
like they should either be like really great or like just fucking hammy, right? Like just really bad.
Yeah.
But if it's just kind of like mediocre, boring, like action,
Right.
It's
It's like
just-
serious, but
yeah.
not
not
serious,
fun.
but not Blade.
Yeah. That's the worst case scenario.
They should have cast Wesley Snipes as the gunslinger. Some motherfuckers. I was trying to... I can't think of a variation in time.
Damn, all those crystals.
I showed the Matthew McConaughey ex Idris Elba the Twitter roleplay to Taylor and said, "Mr. Spender sexting."
Shut the fuck up.
You seek the tower.